what is going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 91,000 subscribers, and I would love you to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe and join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And as you guys know, I recently started a Facebook account, so you can add me on Facebook, and we can be Facebook friends, so go do that. Link is in the description. And finally, be sure to turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you! So today is Memorial Day, guys, and I hope you all enjoyed your day, having a day off school, you know, doing whatever you do, spend time with your family. But that's not the real reason for Memorial Day, and a lot of people think it's also Veterans Day, but it's not. It's like a completely separate thing. Like, people are like, don't forget to thank a veteran today. That's Veterans Day. That's different. Memorial Day is remembering the people who died for this flag right here. So yeah, it's always good to remember, like, that, you know, freedom is not free. It never is, and there's a lot of people, a lot of brave souls out there who gave the ultimate sacrifice for you and for me and for this flag. But if you are a veteran or you have a veteran in your family, on behalf of me, thank you for your service. But anyway, guys, I am coming back at you with another creepy video, and today we are talking about another creepypasta. And this creepypasta is called... I don't know what's creepier, the creepypasta or the way I just did that. What the heck was that all about? I think I need some kind of holy water sprayed on me. Ugh. But this creepypasta is called Pokemon Black version. But enough of the jibber jabber, let's get right over to the story. Pokemon Black version. I'm what you would call a collector of bootleg Pokemon games. Pokemon Diamond and Jade, Chaos Black, etc. It's amazing the frequency with which you can find them at pawn shops and Goodwill, flea markets and such. They're generally fun, even if they're unplayable, which they often are. The mistranslations and poor quality make them unintentionally humorous. I've been able to find most of the ones that I've played online, but there's one that I haven't seen any mention of. I bought it at a flea market about 5 years ago. Here's a picture of the cartridge, in case anyone recognizes it. Unfortunately, when I moved 2 years ago, I lost the game, so I can't provide you with the screen caps, sorry. The game started off with the familiar Nidorino and Gengar intro of Red and Blue version. However, the press start screen had been altered. Red was there, but the Pokemon did not cycle through. It also said Black version under the Pokemon logo. Upon selecting New Game, the game started the Professor Oak speech. And it quickly became evident that the game was essentially Pokemon Red version. After selecting your starter, if you looked at your Pokemon, you had, in addition to Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle, another Pokemon, Ghost. The Pokemon level was 1. It had the sprite of the ghosts that are encountered in Lavender Town before obtaining the Silph Scope. It had 1 attack, which was Curse. I know that there is a real move named Curse, but the attack did not exist in Generation 1, so it appears it was hacked in. Defending Pokemon were unstable to attack Ghost. It would only say they were too scared to move. When the move Curse was used in a battle, the screen would cut to black. The cry of the defending Pokemon would be heard, but it would be distorted, played at a much lower pitch than normal. The battle screen would then appear, and the defending Pokemon would be gone. If used in a battle against a trainer, when the Pokeballs representing their Pokemon would appear in the corner, they would have 1 fewer Pokeball. The implication was that the Pokemon died. What's even stranger is that, after defeating a trainer and seeing Red received $200 for winning, the battle commands would reappear again. If you selected Run, the battle would end as it normally does. You could also select Curse. If you did, upon returning to the overworld, the trainer's sprite would be gone. After leaving and re-entering the area, the spot where the trainer had been would be replaced with a tombstone, like the ones at Lavender Town. The move Curse was not usable in all instances. It would fail against ghost Pokemon. It would also fail if it was used against trainers that you would have to face again, such as your rival or Giovanni. It was usable in your final battle against them, however. I figured that this was the gimmick of the game, allowing you to use the previously uncapturable ghosts, and because Curse made the game so easy, I essentially used it throughout the whole adventure. The game changed quite a bit after defeating the Elite Four. After viewing the Hall of Fame, which consisted of Ghost and a couple of Pokemon I used for HMs, the screen cut to black. A box appeared with the words, "Many years later." It then cut to Lavender Town. An old man was standing looking at tombstones. You then realized that this man was your character. The man moved at only half your normal walking speed. You no longer had any Pokemon with you, not even Ghost, who up to this point had been impossible to remove from your party through depositing in the PC. The overworld was entirely empty. There were no people at all. There were still tombstones of the trainers that you used Curse on, however. You could pretty much go anywhere in the overworld at this point, though your movement was limited by the fact that you had no Pokemon to use HMs. And regardless of where you went, the music of Lavender Town continued on an infinite loop. After wandering for a while, I found that if you go through Diglett's cave, one of the cuttable bushes that normally blocks the path on the other side is no longer there, allowing you to advance and return to Pallet Town. Upon entering your house and going to the exact tile where you started the game, the screen would cut to black. Then, a sprite of a Caterpie appeared. It was then replaced by a Weedle, and then a Pidgey. I soon realized that as the Pokemon progressed from Rattata to Blastoise, that they were all the Pokemon I had used Curse on. After the end of my rival's team, a youngster appeared, then a Bugcatcher. These were the trainers I had cursed. Throughout the sequence, the Lavender Town music was playing, but it was slowly decreasing in pitch. By the time your rival appeared on the screen, it was a little more than a demonic rumble. Another cut to black. A few moments later, the battle screen suddenly appeared. Your trainer sprite was now that of an old man, the same one that teaches you how to catch Pokemon in Viridian City. Ghost appeared on the other side, along with the word, "Ghost wants to fight." You couldn't use items, and you had no Pokemon. If you tried to run, you couldn't escape. The only option was to fight. Using fight would immediately cause you to struggle, which didn't affect Ghost, but did chip off a bit of your own HP. When it was Ghost's turn to attack, it would simply say ... Eventually, when your HP reached a critical point, Ghost would finally use Curse. The screen cut to black a final time. Regardless of the buttons you pressed, you were permanently stuck in this black screen. At this point, the only thing you could do was turn the Game Boy off. When you played it again, New Game was the only option. The game had erased the file. I played through this hacked game many times, and every time the game ended with this sequence. Several times I didn't use Ghost at all, though he was impossible to remove from the party. In these cases, it did not show any Pokemon or trainers, and simply cut to the climatic battle with the Ghost. I'm not sure what the motives were behind the creator of this hack. It wasn't widely distributed, so it was presumably not for monetary gain. It was very well done for a bootleg. It seems he was trying to convey a message, though it seems I am the sole receiver of this message. I'm not entirely sure what it is, The inevitability of death? The pointlessness of it? Perhaps he was simply trying to morbidly inject death and darkness into a children's game. Regardless, this children's game has made me think, and it has made me cry. And that is the end of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Pokemon story. Pretty cool, pretty different. It's very weird, it's very unique, and I used to love the Pokemon games. I had them all with my Game Boy Color. I was like, cool. I was the cool kid in school. But my question to all of you for question of the day is, did you have a Game Boy? Did you play Pokemon? Let me know in the comment section. That is question of the day. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please slap a like on it. Let's see if we can go for 80 billion likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. And if you guys didn't see my previous video, be sure to check it out here on the outro when it comes on, and if you just want to watch another random video, you can click this side and it will do that too. But remember, the most important thing of all, guys, chase your dreams. I love you all. Don't let anybody bring you down, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another video. Peace out.